Today we're going to talk about something very cool about operating systems, which is the signals. So we can send signals to processes and receive signals in our processes also. So how can we do that? Let me code something for you. And I already have some imports that are relevant, such as the studio.h, the standard lib, the standard Unix functions, and very, very important, the signal. So what I'm going to do today is to have a main, and in the main I'm going to print something which is relevant, which is the process ID. How do I get the process ID? With get pit from the standard lib. Library. And then I'm going to do a while one. And I'm going to sleep a bit. And before I sleep, I'm going to print something to the user, something like running. Okay, cool. Okay, so after that, I need to somehow say which signals I'm going to catch and handle. So for that, I need the signal function, and I'm going to start with SIGINT. And I'm going to say, okay, this is going to be handled by this function. So I need to have a function that has exactly that name, handle SIGINT, otherwise it's not going to work. And it needs to be void. So all the handles of signals need to be void. And I can do something like this. I have catched SIGINT. And then I can terminate my program, okay? Because I want to handle more than one signal to show you that it's possible to do so, I can also do a handle SIGTERM, which is a suspension. And I also am going to print something like I have catched SIGTERM. And I'm going to exit it with 0 also. And I'm going to show you the difference between catching SIGINT and catching SIGTERM, okay? But before that, I need to do a signal SIGTERM to also connect this kind of signal, which is actually a number. And I'm going to put it like this, SIGTERM. Okay, cool. So just for you to see what the SIGTERM means, it's actually just I will catch SIGINT. It's actually just a number that is defined in the header file of signal. And if I put SIGINT and SIGTERM, we're going to see the numbers. Nice. Okay, so let me try to compile this. So to compile this, I'm going to put GCC signal, and I'm going to say the output is signal. And if I checked, I have the executable there, so I can do something like this, signal. So I know that the SIGINT is equal to 2 and the SIGTERM equals to 15. And now I'm going to do Control-C, which is equivalent to doing a SIGINT by the keyboard. And it stopped my program. And it says something that I had already written here. Okay, so what happens when I do Control-Z? It signals SIGTERM, but I cannot see the default behavior of this. Why not? I have put the right SIGTERM here, but what I wanted to show is that some signals are not meant to be catched or changed. In this case, SIGTERM, I cannot do that. I cannot change what happens because SIGTERM is very special. If I do jobs, you will see that it stopped. It paused the program. And this is the default behavior that cannot be changed. I cannot change this. So the only thing that I can do is I can put this on the foreground and it comes back to running. And if I do a Control C, it's not there anymore. Okay. So we can suspend the program, the process, and we can rerun it again. So I also want to show you something else, which is if I have a signal and I do Control Z, it's in the jobs, right? What if I wanted to completely terminate the process? In that case, I have the kill -9 or kill SIGKILL, and I can say 890. I put the jobs again and it's no longer there because SIGKILL is one of those signals that the operating systems really likes. He deals with them by default and the procedure cannot change. But it's something that I can always call on some process to terminate it immediately. Okay, so 3 tips for you: SIGINT, SIGTERM, and SIGKILL, and how can we handle that in code.